Hi everyone! Today's First Chapter Friday is a book called With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. Um, I found it on Hoopla on the Danbury Library website. So I'm just going to read a little bit of the background and then get started with the first chapter. So it says, from the New York Times bestselling author of the National Book Award longlist titled The Poet X comes a dazzling novel in prose about a girl with talent, pride, and a drive to feed the soul that keeps her fire burning bright. Ever since she got pregnant freshman year, Imani Santiago's life has been about making the tough decisions, doing what has to be done for her daughter and her abuela. The one place she can let all that go is in the kitchen, where she adds a little something magical to everything she cooks, turning her food into straight-up goodness. So let's see here. It's the cover. Part 1, The Sour. Imani's, when life gives you lemons, make lemon verbena templique. The recipe serves your heart when you are missing someone you love. Ingredients: 2 cans of coconut milk, a handful of white sugar, 4 shakes of cornstarch, pinch of salt, bunch of lemon verbena leaves, bunch of vanilla beans, cinnamon, enough to garnish. Directions: in a saucepan, heat coconut milk until it comes to a boil. Muddle a bunch of lemon verbena leaves and vanilla beans and add to the heated coconut milk. Let steep. After 15 minutes, mix the infused coconut milk, salt, sugar, and cornstarch. Stir the mixture until the cornstarch is completely dissolved. Let the combined ingredients come to a boil and keep stirring until the mixture begins getting pudding thick. Pour into a big cereal bowl and cover with plastic wrap. Place in the refrigerator for 5 hours. After removing the mixture from the cereal bowl mold, sprinkle with cinnamon. Best eaten cold while daydreaming about palm trees and listening to an Hector Lavoie classic. Day 1. Baby girl doesn't even cry when I suck my teeth and undo her braid for the 4th time. If anything, I'm the one on the verge of tears, since at this rate we're both going to be late. Baby girl, I'm sorry. I know it hurts. Mommy just doesn't want you to look a hot mess. She seems unfazed by my apology, probably because, thing 1, I'm not braiding tight enough to actually hurt her, which is why her hair is all loosey lopsided, and thing 2, baby girl is watching Moana, and she loves Moana. So long as I let her watch Moana, she'll let me play with her hair till kingdom come. Thank goodness Angelica lets me use her Netflix account. I lean a little closer to the edge of the sofa so I can snatch up the baby hairs at the front of her head. That's the hardest part, and I have to start the braid tight and small to get it right. Imani, vere. It's time for you to head out. I'll fix her hair. I don't even look over at Buela standing by the staircase that leads to the 2 bedrooms upstairs. I got it, Buela. I'm almost done. You're going to be late for school. I know, but I trail off, and it turns out I don't have to say it, because in her way, Buela always understands. She walks over and picks up the comb from where I set it on the couch. You wish you could be the one taking her. I nod and bite my bottom lip. I worked so hard to get baby girl into a good daycare, and despite a long wait list, I kept calling and stopping by Mama Clara's, the woman who runs the child care, until she snuck us into an opening. Now that baby girl is actually going, I'm freaking out. In her entire 2 years on Earth, baby girl has never not been with family. I braid the very tip of her hair. The design is simple, some straight backs with a pink hair tie at the end that matches baby girl's outfit. Little white collared shirt and pink pullover. She looks adorable. I wasn't able to buy her more than 3 new outfits for daycare, but I'm glad I splurged on this one. I pull baby girl's chair around so we are face to face, but I catch her trying to sneak a peek at Moana from the corner of her eye. Even though my chest is tight, I giggle. Baby girl might still be young, but she's also learning to be real slick. Baby girl, Mommy needs to go to school. You make sure you're nice to other kids and that you pay attention to Mama Clara so you learn a lot, okay? Baby girl nods as if I just gave her the most serious Jada Pinkett Smith success speech. I hug her to my stomach, making sure to nuzzle her too tight and fuzz up the braids I spent an hour doing. With a final kiss on her forehead, I take a deep breath and grab my book off book bag off the sofa, make sure to wipe down the plastic cover so Beulah doesn't get annoyed with me. Beulah, don't forget her snacks. Mama Clara said we need to supply them every day. Oh, and her juice. You know she gets fussy. As I walk past Beulah, I lean in real hush-hush. Also, I packed a little bottle of water. I know she doesn't like it as much, but I don't want her only drinking sugary stuff, you know? Beulah looks like she's trying to swallow a smile as she puts a soft hand on my back and guides me toward the front door. Look at you trying to give me lessons on parenting. Nina, please. Like I didn't raise you and your father. Beulah gives my back a squeeze, smooths the hair bunned up high on my head. She's going to be fine, Imani. You make sure that you have a good first day of school. Be nice to other kids. Learn a lot. I lean against her for a quick second and inhale her signature vanilla scent. Bendición, Beulah. Que Dios te bendiga, Nina. She swats me on the booty and opens the front door. The sounds of West Allegheny Avenue rush in to greet me. Cars honking, buses screeching to a stop. Rabid Spanglish yelled from the corners as people greet one another, and mothers calling out last-minute instructions to their kids from open windows. The door closes behind me, and for a second my breath catches in sync with the lock. Every simple love in my life is behind one wooden door. I press my ear against it and hear a clap of hands. Then Beulah says in a high, cheery voice, "Okay, baby Emma, today you're going to be a big girl." I pull the straps of my backpack tighter, give myself that same pep talk as I race down the stairs. Okay, Imani, today, time to be a big girl. So I hope you enjoyed that first chapter. And again, this is on Hoopla from the Danbury Library, so you can check it out yourself. Happy reading, everyone.